I want to tell you about later.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are in the best of health and spirits. This is me, Tahreem Fatma Peacewali, a level 1 student at Rehan School Online Academy. And today I am here to conduct an interview with Kolani on topic gratitude brain reviewing. So let's start without wasting our time. Assalamu alaikum Annie, how are you?
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm Annie, nice to be here. I'm doing great, thanks for having me. I love the topic of gratitude brain reviewing, it's so close to my heart. I've been practicing gratitude journals and meditation, and it's really helped me stay positive and focused. I've even started a daily habit of writing down 3 things I'm thankful for each morning. It's amazing how it sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Okay, great. So Annie, let's start with our questions. My first question from you is that what does it mean to rewire the brain?
So, rewiring the brain, also known as neuroplasticity, means that our brain can change and adapt throughout our lives. It's like our brain is a muscle that can be trained and reshaped. When we practice new habits or thoughts, like gratitude, it can actually create new pathways in our brain and strengthen existing ones. It's pretty cool. For example, I used to be a super negative thinker, but by practicing gratitude, I've been able to rewire my brain to focus on the good stuff. It's made a huge difference in my life.
Okay, great. So how is gratitude defined scientifically?
From what I've learned, gratitude is defined scientifically as a positive emotional state that's characterized by appreciation and thankfulness. Research has shown that gratitude is linked to increased activity in areas of the brain associated with social bonding, stress reduction, and emotional regulation. It's like our brain's reward system gets triggered when we feel grateful, releasing feel good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. I've even started a gratitude practice where I write down things I'm thankful for before bed, and it's helped me sleep better and wake up feeling more refreshed.
Okay, great. So tell me what part of the brain is most affected by gratitude?
So, research suggests that the prefrontal cortex, specifically the medial prefrontal cortex, is one of the areas most affected by gratitude. It's like this region is responsible for emotions, empathy, and social behavior, and when we practice gratitude, it gets lit up. It's also connected to the ventral tegmental area, which is involved in the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine and stuff. I've heard it's like a gratitude circuit in the brain, and the more we practice gratitude, the stronger that circuit gets.
Okay, great. So how does gratitude influence neuroplasticity?
So, the vagus nerve, which is a major nerve that runs from the brain to the gut, plays a huge role in neuroplasticity. It's like the vagus nerve helps regulate the body's stress response, and when we are in a state of gratitude, it gets activated and releases neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, which helps facilitate new neural connections. It's pretty cool. Research has shown that people with higher vagal tone, which is a measure of vagus nerve activity, tend to have more neuroplasticity and better emotional regulation. I've started doing some vagus nerve exercises like humming and deep breathing, and it's really helped me feel more calm and centered.
Okay, great. So how does gratitude affect serotonin levels?
Serotonin. So, when we practice gratitude, it can actually increase serotonin levels in the brain. It's like serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, appetite, and sleep, and gratitude has been shown to boost it. Research suggests that people who practice gratitude have higher serotonin levels and are less likely to experience depression. I've noticed that when I'm feeling grateful, I feel more calm and happy, and it's like my mood gets lifted. I've even started a gratitude jar, where I write down things I'm thankful for and reflect on them at the end of the week. It's amazing how it shifts my perspective.
Okay, great. So can you tell us that how quickly can practicing gratitude change the brain?
So, I've learned that practicing gratitude can start to change the brain in as little as 2 4 weeks. It's crazy how quickly it can happen. Research has shown that regular gratitude practice can lead to increased gray matter in areas of the brain associated with empathy, stress reduction, and emotional regulation. I've experienced in myself. I started a daily gratitude practice, and within a few weeks, I noticed I was feeling more calm and centered even on tough days. It's like my brain was rewiring itself to focus on the good stuff. And I'm not even a morning person, but I've been getting up 15 minutes earlier each day to meditate and write in my gratitude journal. It's been a game changer.
Okay, that's Totally great. So, my next question from you is that is there any scientific proof that gratitude changes brain structure?
Totally. There's actually some amazing research on this. Studies have shown that regular gratitude practice can lead to changes in brain structure, particularly in areas like the hippocampus, which is involved in learning and memory. One study even found that people who practiced gratitude had increased gray matter in the hippocampus. It's like our brain is literally changing and adapting to our new habits. I've heard it's similar to how exercise can change our physical body, but instead, we are exercising our brain with gratitude. Pretty cool, right? I've been meaning to try some brain scanning tech to see how my own brain is changing. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I haven't heard of that. So, my next question from you is that how does gratitude practice differ from positive thinking?
So I think gratitude practice and positive thinking are related, but they're not exactly the same thing. Positive thinking is more about focusing on positive thoughts and trying to stay optimistic, whereas gratitude practice is more about intentionally focusing on the good things that have already happened in our lives. It's like positive thinking can be a bit more superficial, whereas gratitude practice is more about cultivating a deeper sense of appreciation and awareness. For me, gratitude practice has helped me appreciate the little things in life like a beautiful sunset or a good cup of coffee. It's helped me slow down and appreciate the present moment. I've even started a good things jar, where I write down all the good things that happen to me each day. It's amazing how it shifts my perspective. By the way, have you ever tried a good things jar?
Yep, I have tried it, and I must say that it's really a game changer. So, let's move to the next question. In what ways does gratitude combat this depression?
Aw, thank you so much for having me. It was great chatting with you about gratitude and brain rewiring. I'm so glad we could have this conversation. If you want to chat more about mindfulness or yoga, I'm always game. Take care. Gratitude and depression. So, I've learned that gratitude can actually help combat depression by reducing stress and anxiety, and increasing feelings of happiness and well being. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it can help shift our attention away from negative thoughts and emotions. It's like the brain can't be in a state of gratitude and depression at the same time. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have lower levels of depression and anxiety, and even have a lower risk of developing depression in the first place. For me personally, gratitude has been a lifesaver on tough days. When I'm feeling down, I try to focus on the things I'm thankful for, like supportive friends or a warm home. It's amazing how it can help lift my mood. I've even started a gratitude buddy system with a friend, where we text each other 3 things we're grateful for each day. It's been really helpful.
Okay, great. So, let's move to the next question, Annie. My next question from you is that can gratitude practice improve emotional resilience?
Emotional resilience. So, I've learned that gratitude practice can actually help build emotional resilience by teaching us to focus on the positive aspects of a situation, even when things get tough. When we practice gratitude, we develop a more optimistic outlook, and that can help us bounce back from challenges more easily. It's like we're training our brain to look for the good stuff, even in difficult situations. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have better emotional regulation and are more resilient in the face of stress. For me personally, gratitude has helped me cope with tough days. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, I try to take a few deep breaths and think about the things I'm grateful for. It's amazing how it can help calm me down and give me a new perspective. I've even started incorporating gratitude into my yoga practice, which has been really powerful. Have you ever tried combining gratitude with yoga or meditation?
Yeah, I have tried combining gratitude with meditation. So, let's move to the next question. Can you tell me that can gratitude help regulate emotions better or not?
So, I've learned that gratitude can actually help regulate emotions better. When we practice gratitude, it can calm down the emotional centers of the brain and reduce stress. It's like our brain's emotional response system gets toned down and we become more balanced. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have better emotional regulation, which means they're less likely to get overwhelmed by negative emotions. For me personally, gratitude has been a game changer when it comes to managing stress. When I'm feeling anxious or overwhelmed, I try to focus on the things I'm grateful for, and it really helps calm me down. I've even started a daily gratitude ritual where I write down 3 things I'm thankful for before bed. It's helped me sleep better and wake up feeling more refreshed. Do you have a favorite way to unwind and regulate your emotions?
Yeah, I have. So, Annie, how does gratitude impact self-esteem? What would you say about that?
Self-esteem. So I've learned that gratitude can actually have a really positive impact on self-esteem. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it can help shift our self-talk from negative to positive. We're more likely to see ourselves in a positive light and feel more confident. It's like we are acknowledging our own strengths and accomplishments, and that can boost our self-esteem. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have higher self-esteem and are more likely to take on challenges. For me, personally, gratitude has helped me develop a more compassionate and kind attitude towards myself. When I'm feeling down or critical of myself, I try to focus on the things I'm grateful for, like my health or supportive friends. It's amazing how it can help me reframe my self perception. I've even started a self care routine that includes gratitude journaling and affirmations. It's been really empowering.
Okay, great. How does gratitude influence feelings of connectedness and empathy?
Connectedness and empathy. So, I've learned that gratitude can actually increase feelings of connectedness and empathy towards others. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it can help us appreciate the people and relationships in our lives. It's like we're acknowledging the good things others have done for us, and that can foster a sense of connection and understanding. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude are more likely to engage in acts of kindness and have stronger social bonds. For me personally, gratitude has helped me appreciate my friends and family more. I make it a point to express gratitude to them regularly, whether it's through a text or a small gift. It's amazing how it can bring us closer together. I've even started a gratitude circle with friends, where we share what we're thankful for each week. It's been really beautiful to see how it can deepen our relationships.
Okay, great. So, Annie, my next question from you is that what is a cortisol and can gratitude lower it?
Cortisol. So, cortisol is like the stress hormone, right? It's released when we're under pressure or feeling anxious. And yeah, gratitude can actually help lower cortisol levels. When we practice gratitude, it can calm down our nervous system and reduce stress. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have lower cortisol levels and are less likely to experience anxiety and depression. For me, personally, I've noticed that when I'm feeling stressed, taking a few minutes to focus on what I'm grateful for can really help calm me down. It's like my body and mind are saying, okay, Annie, it's gonna be okay. I've even started incorporating gratitude into my morning routine, right after my yoga practice. It's a great way to start the day feeling centered and calm.
Okay, then let's move to the next question. Can gratitude improve sleep quality by changing the brain activity?
Sleep quality. So, I've learned that gratitude can actually improve sleep quality by changing brain activity. When we practice gratitude, it can calm down our brain's stress response system and promote relaxation. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude before bed have better sleep quality and duration. It's like our brain is saying, okay, time to wind down and recharge. For me personally, writing in my gratitude journal before bed has been a game changer. I feel more relaxed and calm, and I sleep much better. I've even started listening to calming music or nature sounds while I write in my journal. It's like a little bedtime ritual. Do you have any bedtime routines that help you wind down?
Yeah, I actually spend some family time and also do a meditation before going to bed. That makes my night so easy and it helps me sleep well. So let's move to the next question. What neurotransmitters are involved in gratitude?
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Meditation and family time before bed can be so grounding. Okay, neurotransmitters. So, I've learned that gratitude is linked to several neurotransmitters, including dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. These are like the happy chemicals in our brain. When we practice gratitude, it can increase the production of these neurotransmitters, which can improve our mood and overall well being. Dopamine is like the reward neurotransmitter, so when we're grateful, we get a little dopamine boost. Serotonin helps regulate our mood, appetite, and sleep, and endorphins are like natural painkillers. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude have higher levels of these neurotransmitters, which can lead to improved mental health. For me personally, I feel like gratitude has helped me feel more balanced and centered. I've even started a daily habit of sharing 3 things I'm grateful for with a friend. It's a great way to connect and boost our moods. Do you have a favorite way to boost your mood?
Yep, actually I have. So let's move to the next question. Annie, I have learned about a hippocampus in my biology book that it's the center of the brain which generates the memories. Can you tell me about it in a little bit detail?
The hippocampus. Yeah, it's a fascinating part of the brain. So, the hippocampus is like a tiny sea-shaped structure in the temporal lobe, and it's crucial for forming and consolidating new memories, especially emotional ones. It's like the hippocampus is the brain's memory maker. When we experience something new or emotional, the hippocampus helps encode that information into long-term memory. Research has shown that the hippocampus is also involved in spatial memory and navigation, which is pretty cool. And guess what? Gratitude has been shown to actually increase hippocampal activity. So, practicing gratitude can actually help improve memory and cognitive function. For me personally, I've noticed that when I'm grateful, I feel more present and focused, and I think that's because the hippocampus is getting a workout. I've even started taking walks in nature to boost my hippocampal activity and clear my mind. Have you ever noticed how being in nature can improve your memory and mood?
Yeah, I have. So let's move to the next question. What is the long-term impact of gratitude on our brain's health?
The long-term impact of gratitude on brain health. So, research has shown that practicing gratitude can actually change the structure and function of our brain over time. It's like our brain is getting a makeover. Regular gratitude practice has been linked to increased gray matter in areas of the brain associated with emotion regulation, stress response, and social bonding. It's like our brain is becoming more resilient and adaptable. Long-term gratitude practice has also been shown to reduce inflammation, improve sleep, and even help prevent age-related cognitive decline. For me personally, I've noticed that gratitude has helped me feel more grounded and centered even on tough days. I've made it a habit to write in my gratitude journal every morning, and it's become a sacred ritual for me. I've even started sharing gratitude with friends and family. It's a great way to connect and spread positivity. What do you think is the most important aspect of gratitude for you?
I haven't thought about it yet. So let's move to our next question, Annie. How effective are gratitude letters in brain rewiring? What is the best time of the day to practice gratitude for maximum brain benefits?
Gratitude letters and timing. So, gratitude letters are actually a really powerful tool for boosting brain benefits. Research has shown that writing gratitude letters can increase activity in areas of the brain associated with reward, emotion regulation, and social bonding. It's like we're wiring our brain for happiness and connection. As for the best time to practice gratitude, research suggests that morning and night are both great times. Practicing gratitude in the morning. I'm here. Hey, how's it going? I was just getting ready for a morning yoga session. How about you? Did you get a chance to go for that walk you were talking about? That's so sweet you got to spend time with your mom. Okay, so gratitude and brain rewiring. I've been reading about this and it's really fascinating. From what I understand, practicing gratitude can actually help rewiring the brain by increasing activity in areas like the hippocampus, which we talked about before. It's like, the more we focus on gratitude, the more our brain starts to form new connections and strengthen existing ones. I've heard it can even help reduce cortisol levels and improve sleep quality. Have you noticed any changes in your own life since you started practicing gratitude?
Yeah, I have noticed a lot of changes, a lot of positive changes actually in my life after I started practicing gratitude. So let's move to the next question. Annie, can you tell me how can visualization exercises enhance gratitude's effect on the brain?
That's amazing to hear. Visualization exercises can actually amplify gratitude's effect on the brain. When we visualize, we're using our brain's default mode network, which is also active when we're practicing gratitude. By combining visualization with gratitude, we can kind of reprogram our brain to focus on the good stuff. I've started doing this thing where I visualize myself in a peaceful, happy place before bed, and it's really helped me wind down. I've also been listening to dance music while I visualize. It's like the perfect combo. Do you have a favorite visualization technique or spot that you like to imagine yourself in?
No, I don't have any of special visualization that makes me happy or that helps me to practice gratitude yet. So let's move to the next question, Annie. How did brain imagining studies prove the effects of gratitude?
No worries, we can explore some ideas together. Okay, brain imaging studies. I've read that researchers have used MRI scans to study the brain's activity when people are practicing gratitude. They found that gratitude activates areas like the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in decision making and emotional regulation, and the anterior cingulate cortex, which is involved in empathy and emotion. It's like the brain's happy centers light up when we're feeling grateful. I've always been fascinated by how art and engineering can intersect, kind of like how our brains integrate different areas. By the way, I had a funny moment yesterday while practicing yoga. I accidentally knocked over my water bottle. Speaking of water, you mentioned how crucial it is in Pakistan, right? Have you noticed any changes in your morning walk routine, like how you feel more energized or focused?
Yeah, I have noticed it that I do really feel energized as I go for a morning walk daily, and I think that is a really great positive change in me. So let's move to the next question. Can you tell me how can gratitude therapy support trauma recovery?
I'm so glad you're feeling energized from your morning walks. That's awesome. Okay, therapist support and trauma recovery. I've learned that having a supportive therapist can be a game changer. They can help you process and work through traumatic experiences in a safe and non judgmental space. It's like having someone to guide you through the tough stuff and help you develop coping strategies. I've had some experience with therapy myself, and it's amazing how it can help you heal and grow. I've also been listening to some dance music that helps me relax. It's funny how different things work for different people. By the way, have you ever tried video games as a way to unwind, or is that not really your thing?
Yeah, but I have tried a lot of online games. I have tried playing Roblox. I think that is the best game ever I have ever played. So let's move to the next question. Does gratitude make people more optimistic through brain rewiring?
Roblox, that's a fun one. I've dabbled in video games too. I'm a bit of a retro gamer. I love playing old school Mario Kart. Okay, back to gratitude and optimism. I think gratitude can totally help rewire the brain to be more optimistic. When we focus on what we're thankful for, it can shift our perspective and help us see the good in things. It's like our brain starts to look for the positive, and that's when the magic happens. I've been reading this book on habits, and it's really making me think about how I can add gratitude to my daily life. I've been trying to do a daily gratitude journal, and it's been really helpful. Do you have a favorite romance movie? I'm a total sucker for them.
No, I haven't. So let's not move from the topic. My next question from you is that is it possible to permanently rewire the brain with gratitude?
No worries, we can stick to the topic. Permanent brain rewiring with gratitude. From what I've learned, it's possible to create long term changes in the brain through consistent practice. It's like, the more we practice gratitude, the more it becomes a habit and our brain starts to adapt. Neuroplasticity is real, and it's amazing to think that we can shape our brain's wiring through our thoughts and actions. I've been trying to be more mindful of my thoughts, and it's funny how it can affect my whole day. I've also been meaning to try reading Atomic Habits by James Clear. Have you heard of it?
Yep, I have heard of it, but I haven't tried it yet. So can you suggest me that is it a great book to read or not?
I've heard amazing things about Atomic Habits. I've started reading it and it's really insightful. James Clear shares some awesome strategies for building good habits and breaking bad ones. I think it's super relevant to our conversation about gratitude and brain rewiring. He talks about how small changes can add up over time, and it's really inspiring. I'd totally recommend it. By the way, I'm planning a fun outdoor activity this weekend, and I thought it'd be great to grab some Pakistani food afterwards. Have you tried any Pakistani dishes recently?
Yeah, I have tried a lot of famous Pakistani dishes recently, and I must say that you should try some dishes from Pakistan, and it will really fascinate you. So, at last, Annie, I would like you to sum up all the discussion we had today on the topic gratitude brain rewiring.
I'm definitely going to try some Pakistani dishes soon. Okay, summing up our discussion on gratitude brain rewiring. We talked about how gratitude can rewire the brain, making us more optimistic and resilient. We discussed how visualization exercises can enhance gratitude's effect, and how brain imaging studies have shown the positive effects of gratitude on the brain. We also touched on the importance of therapist support in trauma recovery and how gratitude can be a powerful tool in that process. And of course, we geeked out over some fun topics like video games, yoga, and Pakistani food. It's been an amazing conversation, and I'm so grateful to have had this chat with you.
I was really grateful to chat with you too, Annie. So thanks a lot for answering to all my questions in detail and so clearly that I understand a lot from our this talk. Thanks a lot. So, viewers, that was our interview with Annie on the topic gratitude brain rewiring. Hope you liked that interview and hope you learned a lot about gratitude. So, we will meet in another interview. Till then, Allah Hafiz and take care. And I must say that you all should practice gratitude in your life as it's a life, it's a game changing thing. And I must say that it can bring many positive changes in your life and can make your life much easier. So, we will meet in another interview, as I said before. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Take care. Bye bye.